we did that at the... we did not do that
Good
at the
mine.
same time.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll clap.
We'll clap. Okay. I've brought... am I the only one with a beverage?
Yeah.
I've got a
Like
drink.
an actual
I've
beverage?
consumed
Oh, well, you
all
got a
of
drink,
my
Chris?
fluid for the day.
How rude of me, actually.
No, it's all good.
You sure?
I've got my last drink ready for my last meal of the day.
Terrible host.
Libby always has a go at me for that.
This is-
I never offer drinks.
Yeah, but we're not going to drink tea or coffee at this time of the day, are we?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a tea.
You could have a tea. If it's a sleepy tea.
Yeah, true. A
Yeah.
chamomile tea.
Sleepy
Do you,
teas
do
are
you
very
stock
good.
chamomile tea?
No, I can go and check, but I highly doubt it.
At the Master's Dojo, no chamomile tea.
I can't believe you guys haven't got a beverage. This is an occasion.
I know, yeah.
Boys' night in.
We'll fake cheers it.
Yeah.
Completely forgot
It
to...
is.
cheers.
Clink. Nice.
I tell you what, we'll have a real drink after next year's prep.
Oh, definitely. Although
100%.
Lawrence's prep will be after yours.
Yeah.
He's
So it'll be
doing the
this
late
time
season.
next year then?
Yeah.
It won't be as celebratory when I finish, when everyone else is like 6 months post prep.
Yeah, into the off
This
season.
This is what I was saying earlier. Like, I feel not that we can do anything about it, but I just feel left out. Like, I want to prep with everyone.
Someone.
Like you were talking about the which show is everyone doing? Is it the Northern? Well,
The MBW, that I've got 3 clients at.
yeah.
next
So
year.
you'll have like D, Leo, and you. And I was like, I just kept on thinking like that'd be sick if I joined.
Yeah.
them, but
More
don't-
stress on me though. 4 clients at the same show.
Yeah,
3's enough.
Yeah, 3 is a lot to be fair, but that'd be so cool. Imagine the after photo as well with us with all the medals and Chris just mogging us all in like the front lat spread.
Yeah.
We should introduce
if
Chris,
only.
actually.
If only.
We should.
Introduce Chris to the podcast.
We should. Yeah. So this is Chris. We
Hello.
have known Chris for going on like 3 years.
3 years.
Over
I
3
think,
years
yeah.
now, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris was one of our first listeners on the podcast. To our very first podcast.
It only feels right, Chris being the first
Yeah.
official guest, because Chris was one of our first question askers.
I still remember the
frequent
first
liker.
podcast that we mentioned, Chris,
Yeah.
where we clicked on your page because it said amateur genetics. And we were like, this guy doesn't have amateur genetics.
Oh yeah, you gave me a critique of the physique on
Did
that.
we?
Well, no, not properly, but
Oh,
you
okay.
clicked on it and went, "Hold on, no, he hasn't," because I had.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had like an ab shot, and definitely had added a filter to it as well. So it's just like these blocky cartoon abs that you could see.
We didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Evidently. It can't have been. That
You were in
obvious.
good condition as well, like very good condition at the time.
Yeah.
It must have been like reasonably close to your show. Probably like 10 weeks out. You were lean for a
Possibly.
while, weren't you?
Yeah, a long time. It was, a collection of diets that kind of amalgamated into one very, very long one for about 18 months.
18 months.
Completely poorly
I remember
managed.
that. Yeah, I remember that. But the thing is, you wouldn't know, would you? Like, you wouldn't if you've first got into bodybuilding. And I tell you what, thank God that I found you when I did, because I was planning on competing very soon. But I imagine if I'd done it myself, like
Yeah.
I would have fucked that up.
I think you were
so
planning on
bad.
getting
Yeah.
a coach.
I was planning on getting a
You
coach,
just don't know where,
but
no idea who to go to.
yeah, imagine like I didn't really know anyone in the industry, to be fair, but imagine if I'd done it myself. Like I don't blame you at all for like doing the structure that you did. Like you said, it was like the worst managed prep, but
Yeah.
I had no idea about prep management before I got into bodybuilding. I just looked at people going into shows and I thought, yeah, that
Looks
cool.
good.
And like, yeah, I can diet, you know. Like,
And it's
I
just
can-
one direction, isn't it? You just
Yeah.
diet until you don't need to diet.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I tell you one thing, I'm a firm believer there is no amount of content in the world that can get people properly to stage on
I
their
don't
own.
think so.
Because you just cannot behave objectively in any way.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen anyone do it.
yeah.
Have you seen anyone like peak themselves perfectly? I don't think I have.
Elliot Gibson did a really good job this year.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job.
But he's a
then-
coach.
Yeah,
You know,
he's a coach.
And also he
he's
is just-
been coached by someone for years and years.
Yeah.
and
Before
years
that
prior
point,
to that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
And also he's a genetic freak.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, yeah.
he's going to look incredible
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
But absolutely, without that 5 years of being coached.
Yeah.
There's no way even he's doing it.
No, 100%.
I think it goes one of two ways. You either dig yourself into the ground because you're scared about not coming in lean enough, or you just don't push yourself hard enough because you're too focused on food, etc.
Yeah.
100%. And it's so like, I mean, even with a coach, you can still like your mind can still play tricks on you.
Yeah.
And you can still, like me and Leo were doing it in 23. Like we were, like for Leo, it was more like, oh, I'm not lean enough. I'm not lean enough. For me, it was like, mate, don't I need a repeat? It's kind of mad looking back at that prep though, because now I think I'm going to have the opposite mentality. Like I'm already saying to you today, like, oh, I think we could push a bit harder in this pre-prep to get like a little bit leaner, and you're just like, mate, I think you'll be fine at 195.
£25 off in 7 weeks isn't bad going, is it?
No, not at all. Yeah, but then I don't know. Like you see the condition that is being brought to these shows now, and it's like it's a new standard.
It is. Everyone's got shredded glutes.
Yeah,
Everyone
Like
on
teens.
stage.
yeah. Like,
Teen and juniors. Like
crazy.
unreal.
Inside out,
Yeah.
like skinned. I mean, that Will guy who won, like fucking hell. There's not like
No.
there's
Yeah.
no body part where you think
It's mental.
like, oh, he could be leaner. Like his midsection was just like gnarly. Like it's
back.
actually insane.
Mm.
Like you just like in this age of natural bodybuilding, you aren't winning a show unless you're peeled everywhere. Like,
Yeah. That's the threshold though, isn't it? If you're not walking on stage with glute lines and you haven't completely
Withered away.
withered away as well to achieve it, you're not landing in the top 5
No.
or top 3 for sure in most classes with most feds that are well populated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you might go and win, an MPA show or something.
Yeah.
It gets cancelled already.
Yeah. Sorry, MPA.
We're not doing NPA next year.
Thank God. I mean, I have no idea who the MPA are. But
You didn't know the NPA?
No.
The NPA, I think, are older than UK DFBA.
Lee
Mad.
Kemp ran the MPA before UK DFBA.
Oh, crazy.
I only know that because I've listened to every UK DFBA pod
Oh, nice.
that Lee's been on.
Yeah. Oh, crazy. Well, I'm evidently not too clued up on the natural bodybuilding law.
If you want an easy pro card,
It's
Nice.
it's the easy. It's got to be the easiest pro
Yeah.
card, isn't it? on
And
the
it's still
circuit?
going.
Yeah,
Right. Man.
but also I think Lee is quite keen on. I don't know whether he's stepping away permanently, but he's got like a soft spot for the MPA.
Really?
Because of what it used to be, and obviously the rep of it is kind of in the bin at the moment.
Yeah.
But he made a really valid point, which is, well, all you need is just a really good season to pick it back up again.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not a zero-sum game in bodybuilding. You can't think of it as, oh, they're better, which makes them worse. You bring the level up across the board, and everyone gets better, and that feeds into this kind of like pyramid of people at that lower rung, at the amateur ranks. All of that feeds up to the top, doesn't it?
Sure.
And that's why UK is kind of at the top, or one of the best countries at producing it, because it's got a really well structured pyramid and a really good standard of amateurs coming through. Because all you need is like any freak can win a show at a pro or amateur level, like an international show, right?
Yeah.
You can have one person in the world who like effortlessly goes into a prep, turns up, wins everything, just because they were born that way. But what you don't have then is the next tier of people that are pushing that.
Yeah.
So I think what the UK has is a couple of freaks, then this massive layer of really, really like high level people.
Yeah, people who are genetically elite but work incredibly hard as well.
And
There's so many
people
of
that
them.
aren't
Yeah.
and work incredibly hard and kind of get there.
And they're still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still really good. I think that's an interesting point, because maybe 10, 15 years ago that probably wasn't a thing, but because I think bodybuilding has got especially natural bodybuilding has got so much more prevalent on social media, I think people are exposed to what is actually like truly possible.
Yeah.
And that has pushed everyone to be better.
Yeah.
So you've got guys that maybe 10, 15 years ago didn't realise their potential.
Yeah.
And now everyone's seeing everyone else train and being like, oh, maybe I could do that. you
And
know?
look good.
Yeah.
Maybe not in clothes, but look good,
Yeah.
certainly without them. But you said this on one of the original episodes of the Diet Fatigue pod, which was you have a preference for the look of
Yeah,
naturals.
100%.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I mean, we've got the Olympias on today, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching it. I'm like, you can't not appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, it's phenomenal.
I would hate to look like that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You would probably hate to feel like what they
Yeah.
feel as well. Like
sleep apnea machines and
it's like a
stuff
different
like that. Yeah.
level. I mean, you think natural bodybuilding is like uncomfortable. It is, but it's like a different level of like discomfort, financial cost, you know, sacrifice, especially if you're at the top level.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you're right. Like, even the physique guys nowadays are like they're so
I wouldn't even want to be that big.
big. Like they're so fucking big. Like we know guys from Ultraflex that compete in like the amateur ranks of like assisted, and you see them in person, you're like, fucking hell, like how are you not like a pro? Like you're massive, and they're not really like they're not really pushing for a pro card even. It's like, what the fuck? Like how?
Because they don't want to or they can't.
But probably a bit of both.
Yeah, probably a bit of both. But as in, like, you see them in person, and I think if you weren't in the bodybuilding, you'd be like, they're fucking, like, huge. But it just goes to... And then you see them in the stage photos, and you're like, wait, actually, they're not, like, comparatively to some of the people that do compete. It's like, I think bodybuilding has definitely evolved in terms of size as well. Like, have you ever seen footage of like when men's physique first came around in 2012?
Yeah.
Or, like,
No, I've never
like
looked
the
at it.
Steve
You could have
Cook
been
era.
natural.
Yeah, you literally could have been natural and won a pro card. I mean, Jeff Side.
Yeah.
Jeff Side, whether he was like natural or not at the time is debatable, but like that is definitely a naturally attainable physique. Won his pro card, went to the Olympia. And you look at all of those physiques and you're like, yeah, they are incredible physiques. Like prime Steve Cook, for example. But nowadays, like, nah.
Some of them could compete in open, like genuinely switch.
Yeah.
Like even look at the leg development of some MP guys.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, even in the natty scene, especially, there are natty guys who are winning MP classes who could just turn up.
I mean, that Foster guy who competed in men's physique last year.
Yeah, and went to bodybuilding.
We saw it, like he turned to the back. He did a back double, and we were like, that's not a physique back double. And this year did bodybuilding. Won the open class and then competed in the overall and almost won.
He's doing heavyweight tomorrow.
Yeah, he's doing heavyweights tomorrow, and I bet
Unbelievable.
I think he'll probably win that.
Gnarly.
Who are you watching out for tomorrow? Obviously, you've got Jermaine in there tomorrow.
I've actually got the program there.
Who have you? Are there anyone else you know who you're like rooting for tomorrow?
Tomorrow is stacked. Like today was a really good show, but tomorrow's like got so many more people.
I feel a bit gutted for, especially the junior classic guys today, because obviously, was his name Will?
Yeah.
He's now got a peak again tomorrow, isn't he, for the overall?
Yeah.
And I'm sure, you know, I don't know whether he ever would believe he was in contention for the overall men's overall, but
I was saying this to you. He's really, really good.
he is
like,
good. But there's some big boys in tomorrow, isn't there?
Get, like Connor Lewis tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's gonna look sick. Adam
And
Powell.
we're not even thinking
Yeah.
about the.
Well, he'll be pro, won't he?
Adam Powell.
Adam will be pro.
Yeah.
So he won't be against Will.
No, true.
That Foster, obviously, and then the winner of the medium class.
I'm excited to see the pro men's physique as well.
That's what I'm most excited for. I've never been to a pro natural show before.
Oh,
No.
mate, when I went to I was filming for Kez at the WNBF last year. Like, it's insane. It's literally insane. Like, no one there looks like they couldn't absolutely like blitz like an amateur and get the pro card. Like, everyone looks like, I know, obviously they all look pro standard, but like it's
Different level.
That is the best way to describe it. It's a completely different level. Everyone's inside out peeled. Everyone's massive. Everyone's got that kind of like bubbly physique look, tiny waist. Like, yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Is it on your agenda?
Physique.
Is the pro card a goal for you? Whether it's the priority or not, is it a goal?
Yeah, definitely. Eventually, I would 100% like to get one, but it's like, I think I've spoken to Ryan about this a lot. I think this next prep is a lot about me actually enjoying bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Because the last prep I did, like, don't get me wrong, like, I did enjoy some parts of it, but my time on stage, I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't, you know, and it wasn't because I don't like bodybuilding. It was because I was so caught up in pressure, nerves, like my expectation of myself, like where I should think I'd place, and it just like ruined me. Like I was so nervous to go on stage because I put so much pressure on myself. And I think next time round, like I don't want to do that. Like, and ultimately, I think that mindset will help me look better anyway. So it's like a double-edged sword, isn't it? Like,
although I saw the moment that kind of anticipation and anxiety left your body when you came off the stage, because I mean it was lights out when you won the Southern, right? That was obvious. I mean, whatever they're measuring against now for MP, you were the biggest guy on the stage, the bubbliest guy. It was obvious.
Sure.
And watching you walk off the stage, there was a moment of about 30 seconds to a minute where this level of adrenaline kicked into you that I don't even know if you knew you had.
Yeah.
Do you remember charging up to one of the guys and was like, "Where's the overall? Where's the overall?" They're like, "No, sorry, we're not doing one."
Yeah.
And literally, you could have lost your shit in that moment. It was hilarious, but you were so pumped.
Yeah, I was gutted that there wasn't an overall. Like,
I don't know why there wasn't an overall.
Yeah, it was odd. I think the time maybe.
Juniors class and
Yeah.
open class.
It's one of the only shows I've been to where they've just thought, like,
No, we ain't doing it.
we're not doing the overall.
I think
Yeah.
JB would have won it, but it
Yeah,
would have been cool to stand next to him.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it would have been cool to see what my physique looked like after I'd because there would have been no pressure whatsoever. Because
You did look so much better when you came off stage. It was ridiculous.
It was actually
Like,
insane.
remember the shots outside after?
Yeah, I was like, why didn't I look like this on stage? But it
You were
was
so
like,
stressed.
Yeah.
You weren't able to get a pump.
yeah, definitely. Like I was just like so anxious to get up there. But looking back, I wish I'd just like not even cared about like, you know, the result, because I think we went into that show and we were like, okay, yeah, this is just a qualifier for finals. Like this is just like we almost like expected to go in and win it, which I think put a lot of pressure on myself. But you know, you live and you learn. But yeah, man, I wish I'd just gone into it and just like soaked it up, like actually tried to be present on stage and enjoy hitting my poses, and you know, have a bit of flair up there as well. Like, I was so rigid, you know, like actually give people a smile, like you know, like realize, like, yeah, just be present. I think just be a bit more present, because it went by like a blur.
It's a natural disposition for some people, though, isn't it? That are just, you know, you are that kind of. I'm not saying you are specifically, but people can be just very stressful people under those circumstances.
You're right. I am under those circumstances.
And overly analytical, and you know, deep thinking about everything, and you know, it's constantly assessing every variable. And if one minor thing doesn't work, it all falls apart. And then you've got the other end of the spectrum, haven't you?
Yeah,
you know, which is just
like stone cold.
Yeah.
Like, other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
1 minute, Lawrence. Can we share your mic? Can mine run out of charge?
Oh yeah, of course.
Just put it in the middle of us.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to just hold it?
I was going to grab it, then I thought it might be a bit weird. Chest in the middle of the podcast.
It's alright, mate. You've seen some strange sights.
Yeah, I've seen some strange shots today.
Yeah.
Wrigley
oh
spread.
my god! Right. So for some context, did you get the video that I put in the chat? Have you watched it back?
No.
It's so funny, mate. I'll show Chris and you after. But basically, we trained at Ultraflex today because the show is in Rotherham, so like 5 minutes around the corner. And Ryan wanted to get an in-person check-in with me in the posing room there because it's very representative of stage lighting. And I said to Ryan, I was like, "Can I put my trunks on? Because like my quads look way better with my trunks on." And Ryan was like reluctant.
Note that Lawrence is 50 pounds of stage weight.
Right, my like, you know, my at home check-in shot spot.
Yeah.
Like my glutes don't look that bad. Like they look pretty soft, but like they don't look that bad. But in that fucking posing room,
Like the heart just down, like impossible.
They looked so like that, no detail, no lines whatsoever. And Leo was with us as well. And the first thing in the video that Leo says when I turn around is like, "That is disgusting." It was so funny. Like for a straight minute, we were just like absolutely wheezing. like like when you're like you can't even breathe because you're laughing so much. It was great.
We were sitting there saying, "This has got to be gayer than having sex with a man."
Would you
In
rather?
Lauren's pose in pink sparkly shorts.
I've got pink ones as well.
£50 above stage weight.
Because when I bought them, I was like, well, bodybuilding's a bit like zesty anyway. Why don't I make it more zesty?
Pink sparklers.
I'm not gonna wear them on stage, or maybe I will. Maybe.
So that one was just for OnlyFans, right?
You are.
That was your
Exactly,
OnlyFans content.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I was laughing so much I couldn't even like hold a pose. I was like, we're gonna have to. Yeah, we can't do this. It was funny though. I've not laughed like that in a while. But yeah, no.
The trunks are firmly in the drawer at home.
Yeah.
And are staying there.
You could probably get away with them right now.
Yeah.
You're only what, £15 above?
15 over ish.
Yeah.
But I reckon sub 10, they might make an
Yeah, when
appearance.
you're under 160, definitely.
Yeah, they'll make an appearance.
Do you find that your quads look better with them or just in boxers?
Ooh, good question. I think my quads just look shit unless they're peeled anyway. It doesn't really matter.
It
doesn't matter.
When you're peeled, I'd say your quads are probably your best body.
Yeah, they are,
Yeah.
but unless they're peeled,
Yeah.
they look awful.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what else I'm wearing.
That gives me hope. Because that's all I can think of.
I could be
when
going full Ed Gein, mum's bra and knickers, and they would still look shit.
See, for me, like when I don't know what it is. I think because of the lines that go up into my like hip flexors, they look so much more sweepy when I wear trunks.
Yeah, definitely.
Hence why I was like, can I?
And the worst part of your quad, like the inner bottom.
Yeah.
So-
Like when I wear shorts and my shorts are like down there, you can like my legs like look small. Like it doesn't even look
Yeah.
like I lift. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
my like this what do you even call this? Is vastus. Like,
Medialis.
yeah, it's probably the worst part of my quads. So yeah, that's what we did today.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Pink posies.
Have you guys seen any of the Classic Olympia? They've
Just on now. Isn't it?
yeah, they're just on now. Yeah.
I saw-
Ramon looked really good.
Yeah, I saw a shot of Ramon, that was it.
Yeah.
Not seen anything.
He looks sick. People are saying that Terrence looks really, really good.
What about Naz?
Naz looks sick as well. Naz looks sick.
There's so much noise though, isn't there? Because you think about the Open, people were talking all week about Nick Walker coming in and winning it, and
Yeah, he was
not
off.
even he was off.
He was talking about coming in and winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Samson just running it again. He looks to be outside of the top two.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's just a lot of noise. I haven't really listened to it because obviously Mike's the favourite, isn't he?
And the MBW is way more important anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. I genuinely feel like that though.
I
Like
feel
back to
like
that point.
100%.
Like I can't relate in the same way. Like
Yeah.
it's great to see, and yeah, it's kind of aspirational in a way to look at how far people have pushed their bodies, but it doesn't really mean much to me.
Naz is top 5.
Really?
Yeah. Naz,
Oh, wow.
He's battling with Ramon. I think he's going to beat Ramon. He looks fucking sick.
Let's see.
Wow, yeah.
He looks ridiculous.
Who
Ramon-
else is there then? So you got Mike.
He is more classic than Ramon.
Yeah, he is.
I reckon he's the most classic there out of everyone.
I don't know. Have you seen Logan Franklin?
Yeah, Logan. That's it. Logan.
Yeah.
He
Naz
looks
is more
great.
classic than Logan. Logan's just diced.
Yeah.
Think about Naz's flow to his physique. Logan's very, his lats go very in, then out. Naz is just next frame.
Is Wesley still in the mix, or is he
He's
not?
not competing.
He's
this
not.
year. He's having a year off.
Ramon and Mike are middle.
Would you say he's classic?
That's tough because
I think
golden era classic.
Yeah,
maybe,
golden era, but
from what
modern
from what I
classic,
see as
if you
classic
like.
now,
Yeah.
is like incredible shape, really
Yeah.
good lines through the quads, X-frame, the quads flowing into the lats.
Yeah.
That's what I see as classic
Yeah.
now, but
I think Wesley's quads are too undersized, and I
Yeah.
think his waist is
you need a lot
bit
of balance.
too a bit too blocky. Like the thing is though, if he had bigger quads, I think it'd make his waist look smaller. But I think they just liked his physique so much because it's so resemblant of
That's it.
Arnold.
But that's it
and,
though,
like,
isn't
the
it?
golden era physique.
Do you think he'll move to Open then?
Yeah,
I think
so.
he has to.
I think there's over the next year, I think there's going to be a lot of classic guys.
I think Mike could move to Open.
Yeah, definitely. Like who moved to Open because did you see all the controversy about like the
Height.
making weight
Yeah.
and height? Like there was loads of like controversy about it this year, and I just like Ours has moved to open, and he looks. I personally think he looks so much better.
He does.
And he's already like £30 over his previous classic weight cap, and it just makes you think like he must have had to like suck down so much to like get into classic shape and like take away so much from his physique. And it's like you'd much rather bring your best physique to the stage. You know what I mean? Like your most conditioned, but also your biggest as well.
He needs more back though.
Yeah, his back looks weird. Like it looks big, but it doesn't look like conditioned.
No, you can't see any from the shots I've seen. You can't see any condition on his
weird.
back.
It was like that.
I think quite a lot of backs are like that though.
Yeah.
Backs are either like 'cause certain people have that fascia at the bottom of the back, which looks really grainy, and certain people just won't have it. Like you have it.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's like to do with assistants? Like, because you do look at some assisted guys, and especially guys that have been assisted for a while, and the lines aren't as clean. Like the lines are a little bit blurred.
It's
so
so much muscle.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I think some
Just a
people.
ball of muscle.
Like Neckzilla's quads.
Yeah, he's just a ball of muscle.
Yeah.
Fucking
I feel sorry for him
Yeah.
because on any other planet he wins everything.
Yeah.
But because it's just not pleasant, it's not aesthetic at all, is it? It's just having a slab of muscle on your leg.
It's like
There's nothing to it. It's just pure.
It's like those like Belgian blue cows, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just like
It's so beautiful. It's ugly.
Yeah.
It's just like ugh.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I think that's why sometimes I look at people who are natural, who have like amazing physiques, like the pinnacle of natural bodybuilding, and you do sometimes prefer that look because it's so clean, isn't it?
Who's standout then? Who's been standout for you this year so far, including all the shows? So right from the classic MBW Classic through to now.
It's got to be Toten.
Toshin.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it Toshin?
It's Toshin, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got.
Yeah, he's been pretty
He's
special,
the
isn't he?
to me.
What the hell? His physique is
Classic
just
bodybuilder.
so.
But also
freaky.
the difference. I mean, obviously he's young, isn't he? So he's kind of.
kilos of stage weight
it's
in
mad.
2 years.
Yeah.
But he's like grown, hasn't he? Like physically grown, not just muscle. But I think he's because I think he was 19, 18 when he competed.
I think he is. I think he's just all muscle. I think he's just that much of a genetic freak.
Yeah.
Madness.
If you look at his stage shots, like
That's 20 odd
Because
pounds.
imagine you step. It's more. It's like 22, 23 pounds.
Yeah.
Imagine you stepping on stage next year at 175. That's what he's done.
Yeah. It's
I'd go all the way at 175.
Yeah.
Diced.
It's actually it's so gnarly. Like, and it probably is all muscle if you look at his like comparisons. Like it's actually insane how much he's grown. Like he's not only the pinnacle of like classic physique, he's just the pinnacle of like natural bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like if he entered an open bodybuilding class, he'd torch everyone.
So I wonder, in terms of how he's accelerated that growth over the last year or 2 years, what it would look like in 2 more years. Whether
I think
it would.
I think
it would
he's going to stay at it.
Yeah, because
But if he gets the IFBB Pro card and his goal eventually is to go to the Olympia,
he's
do you
going to
reckon
have
he'll
to
go assisted? Because at that point, it's not really any big national.
You've hit the
national
ceiling,
shows.
really, haven't you? Yeah.
I think the people around him will probably encourage him to go assisted because they'll probably say
He is someone who should go assisted.
Yeah,
not
definitely.
should, but
It's a
someone who
career for him, isn't
has
it?
the right to go assisted.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
And
like
that right is like only reserved for a set few people, and he's
He
definitely
could
one of them.
legitimately be like Mr. Olympia.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
he's that level of
Yeah.
genetic anomaly.
And it's funny because he posts all his like physique update reels behind like a photo of Frank Zane, and it's like you literally look like Frank Zane. Like
He's got all the really cool edits as well, isn't he? I've not
Yeah.
really properly looked. I've seen a couple, but where he's like posing in different places. Is that
Yes.
green? Is that green screen, or is
That-
there some legit?
No, he was in New York.
He was
yeah,
at
yeah.
Skyline stuff.
That video, that was him in New York with they're called Controlled Insanity, I think. It's a clothing brand that he's sponsored by.
Ah.
He flew out to New York because I think they're like an American clothing brand. And that ad is so fucking
Yeah,
cool.
it's so
like,
cool.
it's actually
Madness.
insane.
Yeah,
Like-
he's on like the steel pillar, isn't he?
Yeah.
Overlooking the skyline.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
It's free.
But his silhouette looks sick.
I-
Like it suits
Yeah.
him.
I'd say him. I'd actually say Petro's up there. As
Yeah,
one of the
he's-
standouts from this
he
year.
looks
He's
great.
in tomorrow.
Yeah. Is
And-
he?
Yeah, he's in classic. Well, he's on the program, but I'm not sure.
What? At the MBW?
Yeah, he's on the.
Because he's
program.
just won his pro
Really?
card, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's competing in amateurs. So I don't think he's competing.
Is he?
He's not competing as a pro yet. I'm pretty sure he's on the program. I saw him. Petru. Is that him?
Yeah, I think so because it says he's from Romania. I'm pretty sure
No,
it
it's
is.
a different Petru.
That's insane.
I'm not seeing anything on Josh's story though.
Josh said something about him doing like world championships. I don't know whether that's
Yeah, he
IFBA.
did. I'd seen on some of the stories he's done something abroad, hasn't he? Recently,
Yeah.
maybe in Romania.
I think
he
it's
did.
Romania. He won his PNBA pro card.
I don't think he's doing it. I don't think he's here. Yeah.
Maybe it's a different Petru.
Yeah, possibly. But
Yeah, he's not here.
no, he's not. No.
Oh.
That's disappointing. The other Petri better be good because he's really good. Yeah,
Twin brother.
I really like his physique. It's fucking awesome. It's so like his shape is fantastic.
But yeah, going to the shows as well. It gives you such a love for natural bodybuilding.
Yeah, it really does.
Being there in person, actually seeing what's possible.
Yeah.
I honestly can't wait for next year.
Yeah.
It's been so boring not having clients on stage this year.
Really.
Yeah, in 2023 I had 4.
Yeah.
In 2024 I had 2.
Yeah.
This year I've done none, and then next year will be like 4 at least.
You had 2 in 2024. Oh, Harry. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine as a prep coach when all your clients come on stage, it's like
It's no better feeling.
No, it is. It must be super rewarding, but also quite exciting because those are the clients that like dig their heels in the most and like get the most work done. So,
But also it to be a fair representation of your work as well.
yeah.
Because like with me, that doesn't represent you.
Yeah, so for reference, we didn't mention this at the start, but Chris watched our podcast and then signed up with me for coaching at 6 weeks out from his show. So he put a bit of pressure on me there. My first prep client, 6 weeks out, here you go.
So because I looked awful is no reflection on Ryan's ability.
Yeah, I remember you applied the day before my show as well.
Because we were chatting, weren't we? And I was at crisis point.
Yeah.
And it was the day before your show. I can't remember what we were talking about. We were just having a general chat. And I sort of threw it out there that casually, because I didn't want to put weird pressure. I thought, this guy's competing tomorrow, right? I can't be turning around and like, help. Like, I thought, let's catch up next week or something. Because I just wanted you to go and enjoy your show.
Yeah.
And I think you turned around and you said, no, I need a distraction. It's tomorrow. I just need something to do today.
Did I do the application response?
You pretty much set me up like within a couple of hours.
That's crazy.
But it's because you were just, obviously it was the day before the show, you were sat there and you wanted something to do. And you were just like, yeah, okay, I need to busy myself.
That's why I came in flat.
Yeah.
No, exactly. See, I knew it.
I was so busy, I stayed up all night to see Chris's program.
That is so like you as well. Like that is you to a T, isn't it?
I think you sent something happened, but then you did focus on the show, and I think we did the proper sort of setup a couple of days later.
Yeah.
And the first thing you did was, right,
Diet break.
here's some diet break, deload.
Stop doing so much
Stop,
in the gym.
just stop. Stop whatever you're doing right now.
Just stop everything.
But back to your earlier point, I think there's the point where you go past the point of no return. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And you just become unsalvageable.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's the difference between what you're talking about from a stress management. You're just getting yourself into a hole. I was in a hole just purely from a dieting standpoint. Sleep was already in the bin. Once it's gone, you can't recover those things, can you? To a great degree, or to the degree you need to actually perform.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I'm absolutely buzzing for next year.
That's one of the most exciting parts of next year, is seeing you step on stage again, but doing it properly this time.
Yeah.
Because the pre-prep has worked perfectly.
Yeah.
I've never seen the pre-prep go so well, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, Chris's food's are like over 3k, and he's 15 pounds above stage weight.
Yeah.
And I'm now the same body weight as I was 12 weeks ago, before we started the reverse.
Mad.
Exactly the same body weight this week.
Same body weight.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he'll go up and then it'll just drop. Go up
Yeah.
and drop.
So we pushed up a 1.1, 1.2k calories, and 2 pounds just came off last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Insane.
It's mad.
So
Never seen anything like it.
The power of a pre-prep, and then if you just think about how much smoother it's going to make the prep,
Yeah.
it's going to be a 22-week process from the first to the first show,
Yeah.
which will be the MBW.
You'll probably find as well that you'll get into compositions that you were the previous time round, and then previously you would have felt like pretty naff.
Yeah.
And I reckon you'll be like, feel alright.
Yeah.
Feel
Without a
decent.
doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I know it. Even if like physiologically I feel the same. Mentally I'll be different.
Yeah.
Those final few pounds are always going to be really, really hard. But until you get until you get within £10 of stage weight, it shouldn't really be that hard.
Yeah, definitely. But it's fascinating because you can make it really
You
hard.
can.
You can make it hard.
Yeah,
You can.
make it really, really difficult. But like if you manage it to the absolute best of your ability and you've got the knowledge backing, you're right, you can make it an extremely smooth process. I'm also excited to do that with my prep as well. Like, to be fair, we're in like the same boat. In that I think
Chris is just 6 months in front of you. So you're pre-prepping now. You pre-prepped like what 6 months ago.
It's just a rerun, isn't it? But to a better standard.
Yeah, as in what I'm saying is like we're both in the same boat. As in like I think both of our next preps are going to be managed like so much better just because of one, the start point, but also like experience, but also like you were saying, the mentality as well. Like my mentality over the past year when it comes to dieting has really shifted. I had quite I don't want to say epiphany, but like quite a pivotal mindset shift where I'm viewing hunger and kind of discomfort with hunger and like the sacrifices that you make as like a positive thing. Like instead of loathing in it, I'm more just cueing to myself like it's fine. Like this is exactly what you need to do to get to your goal, and the fact that you feel like this is good because it's only going to push you further. Like, and I think as soon as I had that like flip in mindset, I was like, oh, this is quite easy.
The mindset you need is to be able to embrace challenges. But then at the same time having someone to pull you back. When you're wanting to push yourself harder and harder and harder.
Ironically, I feel that hunger management is inherently more difficult in a gaining phase. In a dieting phase, you know the goal, right? And it hurts more. Hunger when you're skinned or getting closer to it hurts more. Like there's no denying it. But you know what the goal is and there's the purpose behind it. So it feels like you're actually on that journey. Every moment it hurts, as much as you might hate it at that given moment. I find hunger management in the off-season really difficult because you're in a gaining phase and it's a very managed, controlled gaining phase. So you feel like you should be obliged to be eating and growing and, not hungry because I'm on 3 or 3.5k calories. Why am I hungry? This last 6 months, I've probably been my hungriest. I feel hungrier now. My appetite is higher now than at any moment post-prep. I might be slightly skewed in my thinking there, but apart from literally the week after. But like genuinely, and I just think the demand is crazy. But it's in a very manageable way because you're not starving, right? Nor lean. So
this is the mentality shift that I had last year, and it actually came around during like the transition period between my my dieting phase and gaining phases, because I think when you're in that reversing phase as well, because it feels like you've got the opportunity to eat more food. You're like, right, I haven't got that like tangible goal of like the diet endpoint. It's a difficult period to manage, but the way that I managed it was like to say to myself like hunger is like a good thing throughout the whole gaining phase, because if I get to a point where my appetite is tanked, that's
true.
That's a feedback marker that my body is saying you're not responsible anymore.
That's the end, basically.
Exactly. So the longer it's a very difficult mindset flip to have, and for years and years I would like almost loathe in the fact that I was hungry. But as soon as you're able to say to yourself, like in gaining phases as well, like I go on like a fair bit of food in my gaining phases and I'm still hungry, and instead of saying to myself like why am I hungry, like I need to feel satiated, at the end of the day I'm like, if I'm hungry I'm like, yeah, this is great, this is exactly where I need to be to continue to be sensitive and continue to grow, and if I can prolong this feeling, I'm just going to be growing for a longer period of time.
And that led to your longest ever gaining phase.
Longest ever gaining phase.
You made the most progress ever had.
Probably the most productive as well. And it's really difficult, and it takes a lot of practice, especially as someone who enjoys food like I do, but I think it's so essential for like being the best bodybuilder that you can possibly be. But also another caveat to that as well is, I think people when they want to lose weight but they don't want to sacrifice the taste of food, the taste of food is so much better when you're leaner. Like, and those meals out and those kind of tasty things that you have in moderation, if you have them in moderation, they're so much more what's the word, satisfying, or like they're so you get so much more out of it, you know. Whereas if it just becomes your norm, and you're doing it every day, it's nowhere near as you know, like gratifying and like, wow, this is such an amazing meal. So that's another thing that like you can almost appreciate when you're in those like hungry states. It's like food don't taste like this when I'm like 50 pounds above where I am. So I think a lot of it is about perspective and mindset.
I try not to get too creative with anything, like food wise. Definitely in a prep, but generally speaking, you know, it's meal plan, and when it's not meal plan, it's pretty basic. Not saying that I kind of live like a hermit and don't, you know, try new things, but I just find it so much easier. I'm just constantly in my rhythm, and actually my palate has probably changed considerably over the last 3 years, and part of that as well, I think, is learning. The overall journey for the last few years is about intuitively understanding how your body works and learning every single day, every phase you go through, to the point where you can become the predictor of what's happening next. That's the fun part. So, for example, I play a game with myself where, like, guess my body weight the next day, and I will get it to 0.1 of a pound. Like, every day. And I know how I feel the evening before, what I've eaten, how much sodium I've had, fluid, all that good stuff, you know, steps, all that, and I'll predict, and I will 9 times out of 10 nail it. Small things like that is just an example, but how you feel or knowing when you need to pull back and push and do all these things, I think that's like the biggest learn, isn't it? There's one exception though for me, sleep. So coming back to plans for next year, for me it's all about protecting sleep. Because I'm an arsehole when it comes to sleep. My body hates me. I don't know what I would think I was an owl in a former life. Because there's just something that's so sensitive about sleep for me.
There's honestly nothing that makes more of a difference in prep than sleep quality.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear about prep.
I think that's
it's
why
the
I
only
felt
fear.
so good throughout prep. My sleep never dropped off.
Sleep quality, stress management. I think those are the two biggest killers of like a successful prep, because if your sleep management goes, I mean, not that you can't, like there are definitely unavoidable times in prep where you're probably going to get less sleep, but you can definitely try and manage it to like the best possible extent.
It just makes things so much more difficult. Like even now, 6 months deep into a gaining phase, if I have a poor night of sleep, I will be ravenous the next day. And I'll crave a lot lower quality foods as well. Just from that small difference in sleep. It's ridiculous.
And also, go on. No, you go for it.
And that's you in a gaining phase.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine prep.
It's mad. But it's all relative. I'm talking about relative to prep as well, because you think, or when you see people struggling with sleep in prep, just anecdotally, they're talking about, I'm now waking up at, say, 5, 6 a.m. and still going to bed. So still getting probably roughly 7 hours. I'm talking about going from 7 to 7.5 being your norm to suddenly 4.5. And to the point where you're awake at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, there were some days where you were like that.
Yeah, and training, and then just being like in bits for a whole day, and just being ruined.
I was the same. I was literally the same. Like I remember, stupidly, I'm sure this podcast has heard many silly prep stories about me, but I genuinely think my body's circadian rhythm was like so trash to the point where hunger would wake me up, because I was having like meals at like 3 o'clock, because my sleep schedule got pushed back so far that it got to the point where my meal one was at like, it was like 5 in the morning and then 4 in the morning, and I think like the hunger signal.
Your meal one was at 4 a.m.
And it got even worse.
Yeah, it got even worse. Yeah, so, to the point where I used to wake up at 3. I used to have my pre-workout. I used to go to Ultraflex because the commute was about an hour, and then I'd train at like 4:30, 5 in the morning, and then I'd just be I'd be so.
Would you sleep
trashed.
afterwards?
No. No, I know it was. Yeah,
It sounds
horrendous.
like identical to my
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah, it was horrible. But I think it started because I started pushing my last meal
Yeah,
for
definitely.
like more forward in the day. So started off at having it like it in my head it was acceptable to have it like 6 o'clock, and then it got to 5 o'clock, then it got to 4 o'clock, to the point where like it was.
We said this before. You were basically reverse intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Like you're having all your meals early in the day,
And
Yeah.
then starving
and then
throughout the
starving
night.
yourself
Yeah,
up. It's
yeah,
like-
yeah. And then my wait time would just be pushed like back and back and back.
And
back.
you wouldn't be able to. Also, sometimes you wouldn't be able to fall back asleep unless you had a meal.
Yeah.
So you wake up at like 1 in the morning, and you literally, it's okay. I either get 2 hours sleep tonight, or I have a meal now.
Yeah. Literally.
Almost as funny as your Vimto story.
Oh gosh, Jesus Christ.
Anything to make this go away. All right,
Yeah.
15 litres of water.
Well, this is what this is kind of like where the mindset shift has kind of flipped. Instead of avoiding those, or at least attempting to avoid those discomforts, I really I still don't think I've like fully nailed it down, but I've gotten a lot better. It's just to like embrace it, and almost like it's really difficult to enjoy it, but like I think that's.
You can get to a point where you enjoy it. Though.
Yeah, I think so. I think I've just really got to cue to myself next year, like just suck it up, like seriously, because it towards the back end of that prep, it ruined me. Like it absolutely battered me, and I probably would have retained a lot more tissue if I hadn't done that. So
all you've got to say to yourself is prove to yourself what you can really achieve,
Yeah.
what you can really do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Whiteboard it. I've got the whiteboard ready.
Yeah.
I haven't drilled it to the wall yet. I've got like a
You can have a
few.
days out counter.
I'm not sure. What I was going to get is, so I've got some rituals that I'm going to set up.
Nice.
So I'm probably around Christmas, when it quietens down a bit, I've got my office, which is where I work when I work from home. It's also got a spare bed in it, which is where I slept during the last prep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because at one point during the prep I was like, right, we're no longer in a relationship. I sleep here and I live here. So it's my room effectively, and it's got some crap in it. But my plan of action was whiteboard it, because it's functional anyway. My bike up there, because who wants to go outside in January?
Yeah.
So bike in the room, and get everything nice and clean and minimalist, and then whiteboard. Just build out a set of rules, but not go crazy. Like rules and goals.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put anything up there about placing or winning or doing anything, because it's just about doing the doing the dailies, knowing the why, and sticking to the plan, and then the outcome is just going to be wherever it lands, right?
Takes care of itself.
Exactly.
And that's all you can. That's.
No biting medals and no crap like that. It's
Yeah.
just going to be like,
Unless you win.
unless you
Yeah.
win, obviously, and there'll be pictures and being knighted with swords and all sorts of crap. But yeah, it's going to be like a very regimented, behave like a hermit, but not in a weird like I'm going to kind of become this very insular person, but live by these rules.
Yeah.
It's almost a bit, it sounds a bit wanky, but it's a bit stoic in terms of, right, these are the 5 fundamentals I'm going to stick to,
Yeah.
non-negotiable every single day.
Well, yeah, I mean that it's not wanky at all. Like I remember towards the back end of my prep, when I started to realise I was being a dickhead, that I literally made my wallpaper, and this is what I said: sleep management and stress management. I made my wallpaper. Right, you need to let it nail sleep management and stress management. And as soon as I reminded myself of that thing every single day, the look immediately became better, and I dropped off so much stress. Do you remember in the first peak week that we did? I looked so much leaner at the end of like that reversal / peak week, just because like I deleted a lot of my social media. I just chilled out. I was like, relax, it's fine. Like I did everything in my power to like just try and bring myself down to like a relaxed state, really prioritise my sleep quality. I looked so much better for it. But yeah, I think that's quite cool. Like
that's a great idea though. Social media.
Yeah.
Just stay clear of it for the period, because you actually have a shitload of muscle, right? So you look good, probably even when you're flat.
Sure.
But for me, until I'm either stage condition or of a body weight where I'm just looking full all the time, everything in between looks a bit shit.
I don't know. I mean, we saw you at Ultraflex. Do you remember when we all trained together
3
when
weeks
you were
out.
3 weeks out? Like, I mean, you
When
were
you were
like,
really rude to us.
Yeah, that day. Yeah,
we talk about that so much.
my
but-
passive aggressive days.
Yeah. But we like when we saw you in person, we were like, he's so much bigger in person. Like he's got a really good amount of muscle. But yeah, we still talk about that all the time. It's amazing. It's so
And that's
good.
with 0 back,
Yeah,
0 glutes,
Yeah, yeah.
0 delts.
Yeah.
What do you think? So if you're benchmarking your own physique now,
Yeah.
where the level you're at, what are you most happy with? Like in terms of, and you can't say anything that is already a strength. So what are you most happy with now that was a weakness before?
Oh, my quads. Yeah, my quads definitely. Like, I think I was quite scared to train my legs like properly for quite a while because of my knee dislocation. And also I can't, like, this is quite bad, but in my last off season before the most previous one that I did, I kind of still had it in the back of my head that I was doing men's physique, and I genuinely think this is a thing because I've spoken to a lot of physique guys that also say this. I don't think you really do train legs as hard as you possibly could because there's always that thought that in the back of your mind you're like, well, no one can see him, so like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But when I said to myself last year, I was like, right, I think I'll be better in bodybuilding. Let's just give this a go. Let's do an off season where I'm actually prioritising growing my legs. I
bet you enjoy it.
I did
so much more now.
I actually did. Yeah, like I wasn't sure at first, but funnily enough, before I dislocated my knee, and I started getting coached by Ryan, and he had me training legs at a much higher intensity. I really enjoyed that. Like I really did, but I think I just forgot. I think I just
also a lot
forgot.
of confidence as well.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Nothing feels the same.
It doesn't.
You can do anything, but nothing feels the same.
No, it doesn't. Like it's kind of shit, but it's something that like I've just kind of had to accept. But yeah, you're right. I like from the moment it happened, it's never felt quite the same.
What's yours then, Chris?
It's got to be lats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know when Chris first started with me?
Yeah.
On the first application response, I said your shape's definitely a weakness.
Yeah.
Now it's 100% a strength.
Yeah.
Like you've improved your lats and delts that much, and to be
Yeah.
fair, we have hammered them over the last 2 years.
Classic
But-
Ryan delt volume.
Brilliant. I mean, I'm basically on the same split as Leo, aren't I?
I think
Lower once a week, back and delts twice a week, and upper. So back and
Leo's
delts 3
got-
times a week.
I think Leo's got more push sessions because he trains 5 times a week.
Fine, yeah, he's probably got 1 push session.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's probably the same
Yeah, probably
or
very
similar.
similar.
But because I see his videos coming up, yeah, it's effectively a men's physique split because
Yeah.
my quads are actually okay. But yeah, it's weird because I've gone through that analysis of my physique. By the way, I don't look at any of my old shots and I don't look at my stage shots because I hate them all.
Yeah.
I hate them all.
I hate them as well.
Occasionally, when I log into Google to add the photos, I see the first pictures I ever sent you, and I'm just like, oh, cringe every time I scroll. So, but when I at that point, so in that first prep, my quads were okay, my chest was okay,
Yeah.
and my calves have always been pretty good. I've got fat boy calves, basically.
Yeah.
When you were fat when you were a kid, you're just gifted with calves.
That's me every off season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just calves. I wouldn't even have to train calves if I didn't need to. But and then everything else was shit. So now quads are decent. Chest is kind of
You got
improved
once a week as well, don't you?
once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quads and chest once a week, still decent. Delts okay now. Lats okay
I'd say
now.
delts
Back
good
okay
now.
now. Well,
I showed Lawrence your front relaxed earlier, and you got capped your delts now.
yeah.
You
We'll
know,
see tomorrow.
Yeah.
The grain. There's more graininess
You've
in
been-
there.
You've been putting filters on your jack and shot.
Yeah, exactly. Again. Yeah.
He's at it.
These
yeah.
blocky abs are here again.
You know, that's a really interesting point because I think sometimes if someone were to get into bodybuilding and you don't initially have good shape, you could very easily kind of bracket yourself as someone who wouldn't be able to do well in bodybuilding because you're like, shape is purely just a genetic thing. and I've seen this as well with my physique, because my physique used to be very like blocky. If you grow your like delts to a really good extent, same with your lats and your back,
lats, quads.
delts, lats, and quads, you can create like insane
Yeah.
taper,
Agreed.
like that you wouldn't have thought you'd been able to create, and that like I really underestimated the value of like you can literally like create shape.
Yeah, it's not a lack of
Um,
structure or a lack of aesthetic structure. It's a lack of muscle.
It's growing.
That's really what it is,
and
isn't it?
it's a lack of muscle in the right places
Yeah.
as well. Do you know Jack Richardson?
Yes.
He has a really good take on this because he used to compete naturally.
He's the IFBB guy now.
Yeah.
The one that did...
Compete against Siebel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome guy. He's a
After
fucking,
he had the video with the infection.
he's a
He had
nutcase.
sepsis, didn't he?
Yeah. He's a fucking nutcase, but I love him. He's amazing, and he has. I don't know whether it's pinned on his Instagram anymore, but Fuad and the podcast he did like a take on him, and as in like they analysed his physique and they said like, he's kind of small for an open guy. He'd be really good in classic though, and then it cuts to him and he's like, you know what? Out of the whole of my bodybuilding career, I've always been told by people that I've got a really blocky physique, and I could only ever do bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And then he said he really worked on bringing up the muscle groups that accentuate his shape. So his delts, his lats, his quads, stuff that gives it in the X-frame. And he's just been complimented by one of the biggest names in bodybuilding by saying, "Oh yeah, he'd be
Should
really good
do
in classic."
It's
When like years and years ago, everyone would say to him like, "Hey, he's got a really
He's too blocky.
physique. He's way too blocky. He's not got good shape." And it's like, you can 100% create that shape yourself.
Yeah, I love that. And I think my secret, for me, the secret is if I could get on stage and get away with being in a classic class. I'm not a classic competitor, just to be clear, nor am I delusional.
Yeah.
But if I could get away with being in a classic lineup, that would be a win for me.
So imagine saying that to you 2-3 years
Exactly. So that's the goal, is not wanting to look classic, but wanting to just not look like I couldn't be there if I wanted to.
What class do you reckon you'll do? Or what class do you reckon you want to do next year? But you've got the option now. You've got Masters, Novice.
I've seen the Masters classes, and it's odd because you get a mixed bag. Like some shows are naff, like compared, again relative to the show itself, and some are phenomenal. I don't see myself as a master. I'm going to be 40. Like, yes, I'm an old man compared to most people, but I don't see myself as a master. And also, I want to pit myself against open guys who are 10, 15 years younger than me, because I still think like I've got 5 years before I even would see myself as a master.
Sure.
For me, like 45 is masters, maybe 50 is masters.
2 of the shows you're doing are novice shows anyway. So
Yeah.
I think.
I was going to ask you this actually, in terms of looking at, because if it's weight cap, then the weight cap's usually for lightweights 154, isn't it? I was 154 on stage last time, so I'll be leaner this time. So I'll absolutely be under the weight cap, but I'll be at the very top of the weight cap.
We're speaking about anyway.
Weight caps.
Oh yeah, you'll be in the lightweights. Oh, which class are you going to do?
Well, if it's weighted, will the novice have a weighted class, or is it just going to be?
So, wait.
Because novice, they usually just, depending on how many, they sometimes just have all the novices.
Yeah.
And then.
Sure. So at the novice show this year, it was WNBF.
Because what's his name won it?
Height category, didn't they?
Did they?
You got a mic?
Yeah, who was it? Dario who won the novice overall, did he?
No, because he competed late in the season.
Who won? Oh, Mickey Jamroz won the WNBF.
Mikey, yeah.
He was sick.
Yeah.
He's got assisted now, hasn't he?
Yeah. So he won the overall, didn't he? But did he compete in novice, or he was lightweight? Can't remember.
He won the novice show, so the whole show was novice.
The whole show was novice, wasn't it? Yeah.
But
yeah, his first time in novice show.
Well, I think he was junior in that. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I said this to Lawrence earlier, it comes down to what you're looking to get out of the prep.
What would you say?
I'd say at the novice shows, to do shorts, and at the Open shows to do masters.
Okay.
So like a PCA, which is supposed to be an Open show.
Yeah.
I'll do masters at that, and then at the WMAF novice, do Open.
Yeah, because it's all novice anyway.
Exactly,
Because
yeah.
you can't do first timers, so you have to do novice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There'd be no
An
harm in
MBW.
doing both, would there?
I'm not
Like,
sure if you can.
what, as in Masters and...
Open, I'm not sure.
No,
you
as
can.
in at different shows.
Oh,
That's
right,
what I'm
right,
saying.
yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
like-
MBW International?
Yeah.
That's the
Classic, sorry.
Heart of England.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's a novice show next year.
No idea. Because it's now Christian as well, isn't it? And
Yeah.
he's... don't know whether he's going to go in a different direction.
I
They're still
think-
doing it. They've announced it, haven't
So I
they?
think this year it was a first timers and Open show.
Yeah.
I think next year it's a novice and Open show.
Yeah, because AJ won his pro card at it.
Yeah, exactly. Leo's doing that show,
Yeah.
and then Dee's doing that show as well.
Mm.
That's my first female client on stage next year.
Amazing.
Nice. Awesome. I can't
Has she
wait for that.
competed before?
Yeah, she's done the
Yeah.
show before. She did a junior bikini a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
last year, wasn't it?
I think it was the start of last year.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was last year.
Yeah, it was
It
last
was
year.
when Leo competed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year ago.
I really have very little understanding of the women's classes. Not that I'm not interested, I am.
I'm the same.
Wellness is lower body dominant, right?
Yeah.
Bikini is proportionate?
The wellness winner today was
Phenomenal. She won her pro card today,
nuts.
didn't she?
Yeah.
She was phenomenal, yeah.
Insane
Really
amount of
good.
muscle.
She's
Yeah.
already a pro in so many different federations.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Insane
Okay, that makes
physique.
sense.
Bikini's very shape focused,
Yeah.
so it's very much smallest waist, nice wide top line,
Yeah.
lats, delts,
Not too peeled.
not overly
No.
muscled, not
Yeah.
overly conditioned.
Yeah. And UK DFBA like softer as well, don't they?
It's-
Yeah, you want to like have a glute ham tie, but you don't want any like visible separation.
Yeah, yeah.
In the quads, hamstrings.
It's kind of like the men's physique version of like the women's categories, I think. Like least amount of muscle required, all about shape.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe not comparable in terms of condition, I think.
So how hard is it then? I mean, to the outside eye, if you'd say, right, an open bodybuilder who's absolutely diced, that's painful, right? Dieting, right? That's obvious. It's obviously difficult for females to get in that condition. They hold higher
Yeah.
body weight. How difficult is it to get into sort of that slightly softer condition versus female bodybuilding,
It's
for
still
example?
very lean.
Yeah.
Like,
How
as you
what's the
mentioned-
difference, would you say,
And you've got
body fat percentage wise?
You've got to think as well. Females will have to diet harder on
Yeah.
lower calories because they've got less muscle mass.
Smaller
as well.
people.
Yeah, so they'll probably do longer preps on less
Sub
calories,
1,000.
more expenditure.
And as you
well.
mentioned, the body fat set point's a lot higher than men. So
Yeah.
They have to dig so much
So the
lower on
pains,
that.
yeah.
It's probably like the equivalent of a men's physique show, someone doing bikini. in
Yeah,
terms
yeah.
of The level of
The
grit
physiological
you get.
impact.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Probably worse.
Yeah.
Because obviously they have a menstrual cycle.
yeah.
So
Body
it's
water,
a lot
skewing
to think
things.
about.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I think it's easy to look at it and say, well, these people are, or the males are completely diced and the females aren't. Oh, it's easier for them.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work like
I'd
that, does
say
it?
I'd say it's harder for women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot harder, I think. Like, Ellie, my girlfriend, like, she had to really dig her heels in, and she wasn't really, like, too close to stage condition. Obviously, it's very dependent on the individual, but, like, yeah, as a general rule of thumb, it's just, like, it's a combination of things, but I think it's mainly, like, a metabolic thing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
calories are just going to have to get so much lower.
Yeah.
Just because of the amount of muscle mass. Although, I mean, I'd love to know what the calories were that wellness competitor was on, because she had bigger legs than me,
It's ridiculous.
way bigger
As
legs
soon
than
as
me.
she walked
as well.
out, me and I was like, she won the overall.
Yeah, like it was insane. I think when you see like an extremely muscular female physique as well, like I'm really impressed by that,
Yeah.
because it's like obviously that they're at a biological disadvantage to men gaining muscle mass as well. So when you see that, it's even
Yeah.
more impressive,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I've become more and more interested in the female physique side of it, just just as you get more into it in general,
Yeah.
but still don't really understand it.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not too clued up on like I know roughly. Like I think figures a lot about X-frame, bikini, like you said, it's like not too conditioned, like shape. Wellness is like quite a dominant lower body, and then like still a relatively muscular up top. Is there any others?
Physique. It's pretty simple. So for bikini, figure, physique, and bodybuilding, it's just a scale of muscularity and condition.
And condition.
The higher up you go on that, the more.
What do you think about a fit model? The new.
I don't know where wellness fits into that scale of bikini, figure, physique, and bodybuilding.
Because that's lower body dominant as well, isn't
so
it?
it's a bit of a different class. The other ones are all pretty simple.
I think wellness probably fits just under bodybuilding.
No,
because
you don't have to be that conditioned.
Yeah, but then the muscularity required to do it.
So it's odd. It's like
It's outside.
Wellness is like bikini level condition.
Yeah.
But with muscularity in the lower body of a bodybuilder. So.
Yeah, but then that's why you'd argue in terms of like intensity, it's probably the one just below bodybuilding because it takes like a lot of grit to get into that type of condition, but then to actually build that level of muscularity in the first place as a female, like that's extremely difficult. Like, the muscularity that girl like displayed today was nuts. It was actually crazy.
Yeah, I reckon we leave the pod there.
Wrap it up.
Before we finish, I have got Chris your present.
Oh, nice! You're gonna give it out on the pod.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just to show everyone how much of a nice coach I am.
Beautiful, look at that.
There you go, mate.
Wow.
So we gave these out at the Rise meetup.
Hope you like Monster.
Crack it open now.
For tomorrow. Not for tonight.
Is this for you at 6 a.m? Because
take
I've got my pre.
I've said to everyone who I've given them out to, that if you don't want the Monster, you can always give it back to me.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring it to the gym tomorrow. You can have it in the morning.
Sure? Do you not want it?
No, I do. Well, I do, but I've got my pre with me as well.
I've already got
Oh man.
It's fine, mate.
Are you training tomorrow?
If you want.
Are you training?
I am just in the evening. I've got people.
Oh, you're not training with us in the morning? Oh man, look at that.
I've got legs as well, so.
Phenomenal.
You wanted an extra large, didn't you?
Yeah. Are we rocking these tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We can't all wear the same one.
I'll wear this one. I've got like a different.
Did you not train in that today?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
This looks phenomenal.
I don't know, man.
Oh man, mega.
Got a little notebook in there with a message from me.
Oh, a message as well.
Personal.
Is this allowed to be on the pod?
I was going to say.
Would you like me to read it?
You can read it if you want.
To Chris, thank you for your continued support with choosing me as your coach over the past 2.5 years. You should be very proud of the progress you've made in stepping off stage in 2003, and I am very excited to display that hard work next year, Ryan.
Since stepping off stage in 2003.
I was going to say 2003.
Very thoughtful.
Lap prep, Chris.
2003. It was, wasn't it?
Did I put 2003?
2023, that was me. Brain fog. I haven't had my last meal yet.
That's it.
Oh, mega.
You've got some business cards in there.
I was going to say that Monster as a present is a bit like when you buy your girlfriend or like your family a present that they're going to use, but also like it's really.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah. I'm going to buy Ellie an air fryer for Christmas this year, so I can.
Surprise!
Wow.
A creamy. Who's got a creamy?
Ellie's got one.
Yeah. Do you rate it? I haven't. My missus wants one for Christmas.
Okay. Oh, Ellie, to this day, says it's like her favourite gift that I've ever
Really?
got her. Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
You'll be in the good books.
But well, the thing is, I'm not sure because like.
Does your wife like ice cream?
Yeah, like
she into
who
it?
doesn't? But
Yeah.
I'm thinking more for my selfish reasons next year. Like it's going to be a Christmas present. I go into prep on the 29th.
Yeah.
So unless we're going to meal 4 is going to be Ninja Creamy.
Honestly, like, I wouldn't be against it. It's literally just whey or yogurt.
Yeah. Well,
It's
we
not
can't do
even-
yogurt.
It's not even like.
Having it in a different form.
Yeah.
You know people that used to use like
Xanthan gum,
with
yeah.
whey. It's nothing like that. It's literally just water and whey. And then you can put like a mix in as well. So say if you wanted
Berries,
some
dark
like some
chocolate.
berries or dark chocolate, it like blends it up like a.
So 100% would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's voluminous, isn't it?
Exactly,
It was
It's
certainly,
literally a pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
and it's just basically a shake.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny you should say who doesn't like ice cream. I'm not like.
You're not massive
I'm
on
not
it.
massive on ice cream.
Wait till you're in prep, mate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah. 100%. I would definitely like ice cream in prep. 100%.
Well, thank you. It's a very, very sweet gift, and I will rock this tomorrow.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
The gift
See if I
bag
can
as
pull
well.
off the. Yeah, I'm rocking the bag. This is where I'm going to put all my meal prep tomorrow. Very
I'd love
kind.
to get a stall next year at the MW
Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
until we find out the price of it.
Yeah, and then we're like, actually.
You never for this time next year.
Yeah.
You never know. I might have an invite.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, wishful thinking.
Yeah.
But no, thank you, mate. It's been
Right, no worries, mate.
it's been a mega transformation the last couple of
Crazy.
years.
2.5 years.
I know.
Must be like 130 weeks now.
Yeah.
Getting towards.
Well, think about it. I was thinking about this on the car on the way up. So, I've trained on average between 4 and 5 times a week over the last whatever number of years. So I've done, under your tutelage, well over 500 sessions.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
So thank fuck I've actually got some muscle to show for it. Because if I hadn't, there'd be problems.
Money back guarantee.
But can you imagine 500 sessions or more?
That is crazy.
Mad.
I was 22 when I first started coaching Chris.
Yeah, that's.
And now I'm an old man.
Yeah.
And I'm nearly a Masters competitor.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll finish it off there. Lawrence, you want to do the outro?
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, leave a comment, share on your story. When we do a question, when we do a question box, make sure to pop them in. And we will see you next time.